rich, you're going to be famous, your face is going to be out there. That's good in a sense, you know, but the great that you're going to cancel out with God is that you just sold yourself out. You compromised your religion, or you compromised yourself for this good over here, and now that's going to like cancel out the great that I'm going to give you. He's not going to not give you greatness, but still, like when it says don't accept the good for the great that God is going to give you, you have to break that down. Don't, D-O-N-T, break every word. Don't take, don't accept. You know what accept is? The good. Good is the world. Good is could be liquor. Good could be food. You know, good can turn into just, you know, along those lines or whatever. But that's just an example of don't accept the good for the great. Like with me, I've canceled out a lot of videos. I've not did a lot of stuff because I may have to do this, or this guy may have said this lustful thought to me. Okay, no, I'm not going to be in your video if you say, yeah, let me see how you're going to do this, blah 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 blah. Yeah, this is good to get in the video, good to get my face out, but I'm not about to cancel out the great that God is going to give me when I get to that platform, or whatever it may be, acting, commercials, dancing, whatever it may be. I'm not going to cancel out the great. So that's why I'm like taking a long, hard route. And now that God just like really stepped in, like, look, I'm going to show you because I know your heart. I'm going to show you before you step in, and like that's what he's doing. It's just like a whole, not a 360, because it's more than that, like what he has did for me and is doing. But like people are looking at me like, okay, last week you could have said this and did this week you're a whole different person. And just like with my mom, she struggled for like 10 years with drugs, alcohol, with her mother passing, my father passing 10 years ago, 3 months apart from each other. She struggled with that. I got my mom here because I knew that my mom was about to pass away, because God gave me the feeling, or you know, he just said I'm getting ready to bring her home, and he did that with my grandmother, and he did it with my father 2 months before. Now I don't tell people this, too many people, because they're like, okay, yeah, you know, but they really don't. He really is telling me, and it's something amazing to me, and that's why I'm being more quiet now about everything, because I may just get wings on my back tomorrow and just be like, oh, you know, crazy. But like with my mom, she struggled for 10 years, drugs, alcohol, all that kind of stuff, after my father and grandmother passed away 3 months apart. I got her here. One little faith, like when they say faith of a mustard seed, yeah, I'm looking like, yeah, mustard seed is small, guy. Okay, yeah, but for real, the faith of a mustard seed, you know how little that is. Little. I had that faith. I got it in my mother, and I said, let's take this ride. Let's go. And 1 week, she changed her whole life around in 1 week. And people think, oh, you can't do that. But no, when they say with the faith of a mustard seed and support and love, it can happen. And she did that. She, like I said, 1 week. I got her here. 1 week, she changed her whole life around. And the day before she passed away, I have her on video, 20 seconds, basically saying, reading this purpose book just teaches you how to pray, or if you're confused, it tells you what to do or whatever. She was reading that, and she was like, I didn't know God could really change my life around. I didn't know he could be this amazing. I'm so ready. I'm happy. You could see just like the richness in every vein, everything in her face. And that next day, that's when he brought her home, and he allowed me to take that week with my mother and be with her. And like the only thing missing that day was his face. I actually woke up with him in the process of him taking his child, a soul, to earth. I woke up with him, and like I said, his face was just missing. But I went through the whole process, the whole process of him waking my mom up, taking her through the flesh exit of the word. You know, flesh exit is just basically her having her slight heart attack or whatever it was at that time. He had to do the flesh part of that, just in the flesh. And that's like kind of like a hard thing, like people don't kind of know, and like me, I'm still figuring out. But he told me, like, you explain me how you explain to me, because you may be getting through to somebody, and there's no certain way to pray, there's no certain way to explain about God. It's through like real life stuff. And that I used to hesitate, and I used to be like, oh, I gotta say thou shalt, go to Peter, go to this, go to that. But no, I just tell my story, and then now he's feeding me more, and I can help other people. But it's just like, that's the hard thing about, I don't even want to say Christian, but just the hard thing of believing in a higher power, is that you have to know the flesh and you have to know the spirit. Right now I'm dealing with the spirit, and it's taking, this is a body, but it's taking over my mind. And like when God said I'm about to do something for you, I'm not even prepared for it. I think I'm prepared for the world, but the stuff that he's showing to me and saying to me and talking to me, it's not like, Star, don't do that. But you know, it's like, yes, no, hold on. Now, at first I was like, whoa, you know, but I know he's real. Like, I know a higher power is real, and it's just like, now I'm like, every second him, every thought him. And at first it was annoying because I'm like, oh, I want to do this, you know, I want to do that, blah, 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 whatever it may be. But now I know the greatness that he's giving me, and it was a process, and luckily this was just a 2-year process or whatever. But I'm 23, but people are like, you speak like a 40-year-old. But now he gave me that knowledge, and I just learned from you know just different things or whatever. But people, listening to a lot of people, it's like unexplainable right now. Now he's telling me to shh, be still. When he says be still, I'm being still, and he's working everything around me. Like, I'm just like, whoa, 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 okay. But I know he's real, and I know what he's about to do, and it's just it's amazing. Like, it's unexplainable at times, but. Like I said, I feel like I'm a spirit driving my car. I feel like I'm a spirit going to my house. I feel myself, but it's different. Like, I don't feel my heart beating right now. I don't feel that. You probably feel that when you put your head on my chest, but I don't feel my heart. Like, and that's not in a bad way, but it's just like, it's something that I'm still figuring out. And like, you know, sometimes when they say, let a flower be a flower, like right now, I'm letting my beauty be that flower, be that canvas, just be that, and everything's just working out. But like I said, all this, you know, acting, video, whatever it may be, this path I'm on, it's all not the great, but it's all right. It's all a platform. But with all that being said, I don't know. It's just whatever power. I don't want to say whatever power you believe in, but the higher power that you do believe in, like. These are the last days are upon us. Like, whatever last day you may think it is, it's upon us. So just get yourself straight, and it'll be amazing. But I'm here, like, hey.